the ocean residue off the window. So we're at 97% battery, 279 range, which will drop because that's calculated driving around here. 897.7 travel. Well, these guys are really taking up the road. Putting another one in. So I reset, at that mileage, I reset the calculator for miles per kilowatt hour, because once you get to 999.9, it just stops. So we're going to have 4.8 miles per kilowatt hour. I photographed it for the trip down and all the driving we've done. And we'll have a new calculation when we get home. So I'm saying probably it's going to be 1,500 mile trip in this little electric car. But yeah, once you get up to like going to Kill Devil Hills, you get up to 45, 55. It recalculates or whatever you're doing. If I turn the air on right now, it'd probably drop to 240, 250 range. Excuse me.
In 600 feet, turn right onto Buccaneer Drive.
I left a little modest tip for a house like that. It's nothing. There's a little card there with the name of the person that cleaned the place. So,
take the next right onto Buccaneer Drive.
I guess the volume they try to shove in one house is best described if the garbage cans go out every Sunday and Wednesday evening, and there's 2 of them. Twice a week, 2
In 600 feet, turn left on North Carolina Highway
2 garbage
north.
cans. So there was like a little in each one when I put them out Wednesday night. And they're going to be 2 feet
next
apart.
left onto North Carolina Highway 12 north.
All right. Stop interrupting me. Google, you're rude. When you need her, she shuts up and you miss your turn. I seen them changing the speed limit signs. If I would have turned right there.
Continue on North Carolina Highway 12 north for 27 miles.
It's like 3 days ago. I think they were changing from 45 to 35. They need to slow people down that are down here. They still drive like they're commuting to work in the madness and stuff. I'd stick my sunglasses on, and they're kind of need wipers fluid too. So you got this humid, it says it's 69 degrees, and I turned the thermostat down. It automatically goes back to 70 in a little while there, I guess, but just start moving around, I start sweating. I'm like, well, what's the use of an air conditioner if I'm sweating? It needs to have a flash point that's driven by the humidity in the air, not just the temperature. So, got here Monday. Tuesday morning was really, I think it was humid. I took a shower at 4 and probably ate something, and I don't know. But I come out here to do the lighthouse, and it wasn't too good. The next day was cooler and better, but there was this humidity in the air where you, less than an hour after you showered, you feel like you need another one. And basically what it was like military life in Myrtle Beach. You get up before sunrise, short walk to the chow hall, and if you're wearing long sleeves, they start getting wet, and it's not even sun shining yet, just the humidity. So we get an hour for lunch in the Air Force. So if you ate real quick, go back to the barracks, take a second shower at lunch, and a third shower after work or before bed, sometimes 4, because it's just so damn humid. So you get a community of Buxton and then Frisco, I guess, or vice versa. Still waking up here. I think I meant to pack, all of my medications, soap, shampoo, everything I would need for a night at a motel in Virginia. Somehow I got my wires crossed yesterday. The bag that was left in my room was like, no, that's not it. I was like, oh man. So I'm still screwed, but I think it's down to 2 bags, and it doesn't really matter what I do, because hopefully the second destination's home. So feet get sore, legs get sore, rear end gets sore, everything gets sore from driving a Cadillac that I had prior, or Buick Ultra, or so I can't go too far. And overdid my neck, loading to come down, unloading to get here. The roads, I don't know whether that town or south of Newport News where they go underwater. Their roads were just tore me up. It's just horrible. The underwater part was the smoothest, nicest part of the whole thing. So got down there that night. I had to just all of a sudden go to bed, lay down, because my neck was starting to go. And then last night, and I think the night before also, so 3 nights. I had to go lay down, so. Yeah, the other thing I had to do is get on the laptop, Google Maps. Put in, this one is automatic. There's only one place to go and it does it right. But I don't want to follow that or ways from Chesapeake past Richmond. I picked out my route and none of them are coming up. So you move the little line on Google to where you want it. And then you hit details. They try to write it down, and whoever wrote that crap down has got it backwards, because it tells you the different exits, and you don't know if it's 2 roads going the same direction with the 2 different route numbers, which is common, or what the hell. And then at the end they tell you what exit, the whole thing you should have got off on. It's like, Jesus Christ, put it in order. So had to rewrite it the second time when I knew they were screwed up. So that was just to get me from southern Chesapeake, Virginia, plus to I-64 in Richmond, and then everything's fine for day 1. And I'll look and probably make changes to day 2. See what I'm avoid the turnpike probably. So the plan was to leave a little over an hour ago. Plan was also to shower before going to bed. 4:35 now, and still going slow. Yeah, I wanted to videotape or video this before sunrise, where it's beautiful, colorful. So if you do the speed limit, everybody's in a hurry here, but this white car up ahead is just seems to be sluggish. Something about a radio milestone. I'll have to read that when I get home. They put these signs out here where you're driving. It's like, what the hell, man? Oh, I'm going to roll up the driver's window. Go down with the driver's side rear and up with the passenger side front window. So there's like airflow across the... See how the windows have the salt air from the ocean film on everything. %battery, 279 range, 903.3 travel. And kind of like the white car now, so driving around the speed limit. So it takes the pressure off me from doing it, being tailgated all the way to Kill Devil Hills. So yeah, we're an hour behind, and happened on the way down too. That's no big problem. There's going to be a big influx of people here, either starting their vacations today or just doing a weekend thing or something. Myself, I'd do this more in the winter, fall, and the hurricane season. So if you go down and turn right from my place, you go down not too far, you got the ferry to Ocracoke, and then you drive there and you take a ferry to the North Carolina mainland. Yeah, the foam sits over here, the ocean foam on the left. So it doesn't look like the... So if you go on the right, there's a beach with regular ocean waves. On the left, it blocks that, so... There's not much when you get to the mainland over there. So I was considering all ways of going home to avoid that DC. That's really going to have to be worked on for as bad as it is. They need to make be so cool to have a bike trail away from the road here. Or a bike trail expanded one side or the other, protected by concrete. That would be the coolest thing to do in the non-summer season, would be to take my trike or take your bike right up and down here without putting your life in the hands of these people. Still 279 range. Hopefully once we get past the I-95 madness and get on I-64 west of Richmond, things become a little bit sane. Hopefully they're staying all the way there too. I guess I could have sought out lodging in the Shenandoah National Park too. Holy crap, man. Wow, they are like... Definitely had decaf for breakfast. I thought I drove like an old man. Gas isn't too expensive for being out in the middle of freaking nowhere. Oh man. So he's got the dork set up on his SUV with the wheels and tires sticking out to stress the wheel bearings. And he's towing with a load on there. Leave the engineering to the degreed engineering folks. This should be Avon. Car chargers. Yeah, they're on the right here. One's lit, the other one's not. Range is now 280 miles. Just going to take a little break and then restart the stuff here.